Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's webinar. My name is Tom Greco, and today we're going to take a look at foundation software and take a look at the system and show you job cost accounting in action. Just before we jump into the system a little bit, I always like to mention that everybody's pretty much in mute mode. So as we go through the presentation or the webinar today, we covered different areas of the software. And if we do have any questions, I'm going to leave some time at the end so that, there should be an area within the GoToMeeting player where you can key those questions in. And I'll be more than happy to answer all the questions with our time permitted today. So before we jump into the system, what I'd like to do is first talk a little bit about foundation software. What we do is we are a job cost accounting system that specializes in construction accounting and project management. We've been in the business since 1985. So from that point in time to today, our sole market presence, our sole client base are going to be contractors. So it's been that way from the start. So we do like to talk about our history and let everybody know that our product was originally developed for construction accounting. It's not like we evolved into it. So it's something that's been our strong suit for a very long time. Also, too, from a company perspective, here at Foundation Software, we don't use any dealerships or third parties. Everything is pretty much done in-house. So we do all of our own direct phone support. We do our own training, our own sales, our own programming. So you don't have to go through multiple places to either buy the software or have us support it or get implemented. We do everything in-house, so it makes it very easy for our new clients to sign up with Foundation Software and know that they only have one company to deal with. So who uses Foundation Software? We work with contractors that are in various ranges of either gross sales or size of companies. We work with small contractors, anywhere from 5 employees to some people consider 20 employees a small contractor. We work with ones that have 50 to 100 employees, and we even work with large contractors that have over 100 employees upwards to 500 to 1,000 employees. Big thing for us is that we focus more on job costing. So it doesn't really matter what size of contract you are. It's more of the needs that you have. We have roughly a little over 7,000 active clients currently, some of which are even on our old DOS platform. So we're a company that is very loyal to our customers, and we want to make sure that the customer service and everything about our company goes very well with you, and that's just a testament to how many clients that we have. A lot of people initially go with Foundation because they've outgrown their off-the-shelf system. Whether you're on something like a Peachtree or a QuickBooks, a lot of times individuals' needs change as they grow as a company. So they tend to outgrow those off-the-shelf systems, and whether it be for billing needs, payroll needs, job costing needs especially, they tend to want to move into something that's a lot more construction specific. So it's big for us to be able to have those companies, transition to something that's a lot more conducive to the environment or their needs. And I would say another main reason why Foundation Software or people move to Foundation Software would be for anybody who has an older software system that is no longer supported or it's DOS based or just not giving them what they need from a software perspective. Now, I'm going to take you to the main menu of the system, talk a little bit about just the software in general, see exactly kind of the different modules that we have. And from there, we'll dive into some of those modules and talk about how we achieve, being able to job cost both on the accounting side and on the project management side simultaneously. So with the system, it's designed strictly for construction. It is a hosted solution so that if you want to access or do anything that you need to do accounting related, you're able to access that information anywhere. And we do host our own solution as well. And with the system, what we're designed, or what we refer to Foundation as, is what we call one point of entry software. Meaning I'm looking to enter in data once, and have both the accounting and the job costing update simultaneously. Now, also with Foundation, we look to do certified payroll, AIA billings, be able to handle, pretty much all the intricate complexities that a contractor might have. And we work with both union contractors, non-union contractors, multi-state. We work with all the above. And with the system, we always want to provide you with these base modules up top here. And that's kind of what we refer to as our core system. So being able to have, anything that you're using off the shelf, we can replace that at a minimum, but then also have some additional modules that integrate with those other base system modules that we have with our initial rollout. We're able to track equipment, be able to have pieces of equipment set up in the system where we could have job costing rates. And as individuals are coding their equipment, it's able to update job costing. Inventory, being able to track warehouse-driven inventory or itemized inventory, have that once again update the general ledger and job costing simultaneously. And if maybe we need to turn around and bill for it, we have time and material. And it's one of our more integrated billing tools that gathers payroll, gathers equipment, gathers invoices, marks it up for you, and then produces an invoice. We even do some depreciation within fixed assets. We also work with clients that do both contract work as well as service work. We do have mobile products that integrate with both contract jobs and our service board. So we want to provide you tools that both back office can use as well as the field. We do work with clients that have unit price billing. So if they're DOT line item, AIA driven billings, there is an ability for you to do those in the system as well. Now we also do some other items like document imaging, scheduling, being able to have, pretty much everything all under one roof is pretty key for us. And as we do things in the system, whether it be payroll, whether it be billings, we only have to do that stuff once. So it really provides you with a very integrated and real-time solution when it comes to job costing. A good example is the executive dashboard here. It's something that we include with every sale. So it's big for us as a construction-specific accounting solution to provide you with those types of reports out of the box. It's not something that you would have to purchase. It's something that just comes with every version of Foundation. And it's a nice tool that for those that have to do your usual double, triple entry when it comes to recording accounting in System A and then recording job costing in System B, that tends to be very, room for errors are there. It tends to be very tedious. I could never see my job cost as it unfolds as far as real time. Well, we definitely want to be the opposite of that. We want you to be able to come into the system and see your jobs real time. I can easily come in and see where all my projects are at, be able to see percentage of completion, estimate versus actual, as well as all my contracts, including change orders. So it's always another big thing that I tend to see a lot of off-the-shelf systems struggle with is change orders, right? How many, contracts do I have out there? Is the contract amount and the estimated cost accurate and up to date, meaning accurate and including change orders? Something that we want to provide to all of our clients so that they have one system to work in to track all this stuff. And from here, to see the job cost in action, I can just easily just drill into this graph here. Drill into a range of jobs, whether it be 10 jobs, 100 jobs, but everything I do in the system revolves around a job. So it has an ability for me to come in at any time, whether it be once a week, twice a day, every other day, and everything should be accurate, real time, up to date. From here, I'm able to see, what my potential profits are versus what's really going on. So as accounting is doing their thing in the system, it's getting recorded all the way down to the job so that I can see whether these jobs are actually making money or losing money real time as opposed to when it's too late. And then obviously being able to drill into a job is key. So anything you see highlighted in blue, it allows me to take a step further and drill within that job. It also prevents you from having to gather multiple reports. So as you can see on the screen here, I can see every receivable invoice, every dollar of cost, every change order for those that